This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Monday, December 19th. I'm Stephanie Haney here with your top stories from WKYC.com and our WKYC app. And today, the January 6th committee is holding their final hearing about the riot on the U.S. Capitol in 2021. The committee is looking to refer former President Donald Trump to the Justice Department on criminal charges based on his role in the insurrection. NBC's Ali Vitale has more for us on what's happening today.
The January 6th committee finalizing plans to criminally refer former President Donald Trump on multiple charges. NBC News exclusively reporting that those charges include obstructing an official proceeding, conspiracy to defraud the government, and inciting or assisting an insurrection. The historic move comes after an exhaustive 18-month-long investigation. One member of the committee overheard by NBC News today behind closed doors saying criminal referrals were warranted after NBC was outside the meeting room on the Capitol complex. Other members echoing that.
I think there's sufficient evidence to charge the president. This is someone who tried to interfere with a joint session, even inciting a mob to attack the Capitol. If that's not criminal, then I don't know what is.
The panel set to vote at its final public meeting Monday, approving a report of its findings to be released Wednesday. That'll include not just chapter-by-chapter analysis, but transcripts of witness interviews and hundreds of pages of additional information.
Stay tuned for the hearing.
The committee also set to refer 4 of 5 Republican members of Congress who defied J6 subpoenas to the House Ethics Committee. Raskin behind closed doors saying none of the subpoenaed members complied, and we are now referring 4 members. A move likely to set a precedent in the coming Congress when Republicans now wield subpoena power themselves. And while the Trump referral is historic, it also doesn't mandate any action.
It has a huge symbolic value and a huge historical value from the perspective of the committee. But from the perspective of the Department of Justice, it is almost literally completely meaningless.
DOJ still tasked with deciding whether or not to pursue charges, both for Trump and anyone else the committee might criminally refer.
Thank you for that, Ali. Now on TV, NBC's Lester Holt is bringing us special live coverage of today's hearing. You can watch that on Channel 3, and you can stream the direct feed on our WKYC Plus app, on WKYC.com, and our WKYC YouTube page, and that'll be there afterwards in case you miss it live. Now, let's fill you in on today's 3 things to know. In Columbus, police say 3 men were shot during a party at a Vrbo rental property near the University District early this morning. We now know that 2 of the men were critically injured. Officers were called to the home on North 4th Street just after 12:35 a.m., and witnesses told detectives that shots were fired into the house from the outside and multiple vehicles were seen leaving the area. Police say that at least one of the victims isn't expected to survive. This is an ongoing investigation, so stay with us as we continue to gather more information. Now, in a Cuyahoga County court this morning, bond has been set for a Shaker Heights man accused of a drive-by shooting that injured 2 14-year-old girls last month. A judge set bond for the suspect, 19-year-old Lionel Terry, at $100,000. Terry faces felonious assault and other gun-related charges related to the shooting. It's possible more charges could be coming as well based on other unrelated crimes discovered in the investigation. And the Ohio Department of Transportation is warning citizens to start preparing now for a winter storm that's coming our way this week. So here are a few tips. If you're flying, be prepared for long lines at the airport. And if you're driving, make sure you start with a full tank of gas. We spoke with ODOT for what else you can do to prepare if you have to travel later this week.
If you leave a day early and drive in better weather, that would be a good idea first and foremost. Also, our app, OGO, OHGO, is an app or a website, and it'll tell you real live road conditions throughout the entire state. So if you're headed to Cincinnati, you'll know what the weather's doing everywhere in between.
See what that website looks like right here on your screen. There you can check out live traffic feeds along with accident reports and also preview what to expect from weather conditions. And just in time for wintry weather, the Community West Foundation over in Westlake is holding a socks and donation drive to collect things for people in need. Their goal is to help local nonprofits restock their shelves in preparation for the snow and cold temperatures that are coming up. So from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. today and tomorrow, they'll be collecting donations at 2 locations. First, the Common Threads thrift store in Fairview Park, and that second spot is the Good Neighbor thrift shop in Avon Lake. They've got their list of current needs for us, and we have that up on WKYC.com. Now in sports news, the Browns beat the Ravens here in Cleveland on Saturday afternoon. The final score was 13-3, with Donovan Peoples-Jones scoring the only touchdown in the game. Technically, the Browns are still in the playoff hunt. Right now, the team has a 1% chance of making postseason play by snagging an AFC wildcard spot. Now, they were helped out by both the New York Jets and the New England Patriots losing this weekend. To have a shot at playing in the postseason, among other things, the Browns have to win out their last 3 games against the New Orleans Saints, the Washington Commanders, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And someone in Akron is very lucky after winning Friday night's Lucky for Life lottery drawing. The winning ticket was sold at a Circle K in Akron. Now that winner has the option of taking home a cash option of over $5 million or getting paid $7,000 a week for life. Friday's ticket was the only one to hit the jackpot, but there was another $5,000 winning ticket also sold in Ohio. Now listen, personally, I did the math on this. If you are of a certain age, take that weekly paycheck, because I did the math. You'd be up to $5 million after about 13 years and 9 months of payments. So if you are a young winner of that one, take that weekly paycheck. That's a tip for you. All right, thanks for being here with us for 3 News Daily. We will see you back here tomorrow with more of your top stories from around Northeast Ohio.